Check, check. Am I audible? Check. A very good morning to one and all gathered here. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to day 4 of a 5-day international faculty development program on enhancing educator resilience, integrating physical health, emotional intelligence, and crisis response. As educators, we constantly invest our time and energy in teaching, mentoring, and supporting our students. Amidst these responsibilities, however, our own physical and emotional well-being can sometimes take a backseat. This makes today's session particularly meaningful as it invites us to turn our attention inward and explore the role of yoga in creating greater health, balance, and harmony in our everyday lives. Today's session, will make, tune in, and energize the yogic way to health and harmony, offers us an opportunity to discover simple and effective yogic practices that can enhance physical vitality, mental clarity, emotional balance, and inner peace. On behalf of the PG Department of English, self-supporting Ethiraj College for Women, I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished resource person, Ms. Shubha Vinod Kumar, Ministry of Ayush Certified Yoga Therapist, Yoga Teacher, and Evaluator. I also warmly welcome all our faculty members, research scholars, and student participants joining us both in person and online. We are delighted to have you with us today. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce the resource person for today's session, Ms. Shubha Vinod Kumar, an accomplished yoga therapist, yoga teacher, and academician who brings together the seemingly different worlds of corporate leadership and holistic wellness. Ms. Shubha is a Ministry of Ayush certified yoga therapist and yoga teacher and evaluator, and has also qualified UGC NET as assistant professor in yoga. She holds a master's degree in yoga from Vedadri Maharishi College of Yoga, where she was a gold medalist. Interestingly, she is also a gold medalist in her PGDM from the Lara Institute of Business Administration. Before dedicating herself to the field of yoga and wellness, she had an impressive 25-year career in the financial services sector, holding leadership roles in reputed organizations including Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank, Sundaram Finance, and Equitas Bank. Since moving into the field of yoga, she has served as an assistant professor at Vedadri Maharishi College of Yoga and as yoga faculty for Anna University. Her corporate experience was also instrumental in the introduction of yoga as a 2-credit course for Anna University and its affiliated colleges. Her areas of expertise include yoga therapy for lifestyle management, stress management, breath work, relaxation, body awareness, and holistic wellness. Her approach goes beyond yoga as merely a physical practice. She emphasizes the connection between mind, body, and breath, viewing yoga as a way of life that extends beyond the mat. With her unique blend of corporate experience, academic expertise, and commitment to holistic well-being, She is indeed an ideal resource person for today's session. Uir May, tune in and energize the yogic way to health and harmony. Ma'am, we are delighted to have you with us today. It is my pleasure and privilege to warmly welcome Ms. Shubha Vinod Kumar and invite her to take us through today's session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Very good morning. Audible? Ekada. Happy Onam to all of you. Onam is always very special. Onam sari is my favorite sari too. So nice to see you all dressed and decked up for Onam. So a very warm welcome for today's session of Faculty Development Program. I personally like the topic chosen by Ethiraj College English Department, especially the word resilience. So resilience is not only about bouncing back, it is also about rising up to a challenge or rising up to a stressful situation, which is very common in today's world. And by rising up, it is not only about strength or physical ability, it is also about rising up mentally and emotionally, which is why this yoga perspective of body, mind, and soul becomes very important. So, which is why the topic I have taken up for today's presentation is Queer May. So, dear PG students and faculty members, once again, a very good morning to you all. My name is Shubha Vinod Kumar, and for those of you who know Tamil, you will be familiar with the word Uyir Mei, right? So, can anyone tell what Uyir and Mei stand for in this human body? Uyir Nandapa. Life, Uyir. Uyir is Uyir. What is Mei standing for? The body, right? So, the perspective that we are going to see in yoga today is about both not only the physical body but also about this component called Uyir. Okay, so yeah, next slide. So we will take the second half first, May. That is easier to explain because all of us see our own physical body. It is something which we are more familiar with. First, I have presented a scientific view of what the human body is. So the functional unit of the human body is cells. So it all starts with the cells. A similar group of cells build up to form tissues. Tissues become organs. Organs become systems. So this human body that you see, science has taught us that it is a combination of various types of systems. So here I give you an example of a cardiovascular system, right? So how we have cells forming heart. Similarly, similar organs will form one particular system. Likewise, you have 9 or 11 systems which make up for this physical body. That is how science views the body. It is a combination of various types of systems, cardiovascular, names of systems that you know would have learned in science. Pardon me? Respiratory, cardiovascular, any other system? Reproductive, very good. Skeletal system, the muscular system, digestive system, very good. So, a combination of all this.
கேக்கல
Check.
the மைக்ல problem.
Audible? Check. So combination of all these systems is what science considers as the human body. Says about this body, May. Okay. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So yoga philosophy treats this body as a combination of 5 basic elements. What is known as the Panchabhutas. என்னடா இவங்க யோகான்னு சொல்லிட்டு They are making us talk about, science and philosophy. So a little bit of conceptual understanding is important for you to be able to connect to what I'm trying to bring about today. Okay. So we're going to move from the gross to the subtle, the gross body to something subtle. So a little bit of conceptual understanding is important. So just a few little slides here. So just travel along with me and we will be able to go from this gross dimension to the subtle dimension. Okay. So in the yogic philosophy, the human body is considered to be a combination of 5 basic elements, which are solid, liquid, heat, fire, gas, and there's something called ether. Okay, so the body is considered to be a combination of all these 5. That's how yoga philosophy or any philosophy, Eastern philosophy treats this body. So solid kata, what do you have? What you see, right? So you see the skin, you see the flesh, you see the muscles, you see the bones, you see the cells. All this is considered to be the solid part. Okay. And then there is also liquid running inside the body. What is it? Blood, enzymes, saliva, lymphatic fluids, right? So hormones, lot of liquids lying inside. Heat irka body la. What is it? What is your normal temperature? Now, what is your normal body temperature? Yeah, so there is heat in the body, right? It shouldn't go up, it shouldn't come down. You need a certain, we are all known as warm-blooded creatures, right? So there is a heat in the body. In fact, this hydrochloric acid which is secreted in the stomach for your digestion also produces heat, without which digestion is not possible, right? Gas irka body la. You breathe in oxygen, give out carbon dioxide, and there is finally something called ether, which is all about, okay, which is not visible to the eye, but it can be felt. We'll now do a small exercise. Update, you can sit and do, or rather you can stand. You can all stand, please. So all of us are able to see the physical body, the solid part. Now we will see how the other four rather are present in the body. The liquid, heat, the air, and the life force. This ether is what is known as the life force, what is known as prana or uir. Okay. Yeah. Aduk munadi we'll do a little warm up. Just loosely hang your arms. You can sway them loose, no tension anywhere. You can tie your pallu. Loose vidunga. No tension anywhere, no tightness anywhere. I want looseness everywhere. Yeah. If you have a mat, I would strongly recommend to put the mat now. Take this distance sideways and front and back. One arm and one arm in the front. And if you have a mat, you can put it or no problem. Right? We'll do a few warm-ups. One arm எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? Sideways and also in your front. A little bit of moving around is there. So I will face sideways. You can all face the screen. Okay. Join your hands, interlock your fingers, take it out, facing the ceiling. Now I want you to pretend as if you're all puppets. What happens in a puppet show? It is being pulled up, right? There is a thread which will pull up the dolls, right? Now I want you to pretend as if somebody is pulling you up. So அந்த விதமான ஒரு pull you have to give with your hand, right? and as if somebody is pulling you towards the ceiling. You know, I want you to visualize that and imagine like that so that you get that traction. Okay, right. Now you will walk sideways. You will walk straight. I will walk sideways. Go on your toes and start walking a few steps in the front and a few steps in the back. Just a few warm ups. On your toes, please. On your toes. 2 times. Up and down. The tightness being maintained as if somebody is pulling you from above. Come back to your places. Relax. Relax. Appava. Ippave appava utta eppadi? Right. So now we will go on our heel. We went on our toes. We will go on our heels. Hands on the hip. Toes up this time. Walk on your heel. Walk on your heel. Walk on your heel. Toes are pointing towards your face. Toes are pointing towards on your close your eyes. How many of you felt a sensation? What do you think that sensation was? Don't tell me it was pain. So what we've done now is, anybody has a water bottle, a transparent bottle? Irka? Fine. What we've done now is, this bottle was like this, we've done this. What is this? We've sent the blood, we've sent the blood to the shoulders. And not only the blood, the shoulder joints now got a good supply of blood, And along with the blood, not only the blood went, but also the heat traveled, also the oxygen traveled, and also this ether element, what we call as life force or prana or uir. All this
Ma'am, unable to hear.
Yes, can't hear.
check, 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 check. Able to hear? So this, what we call in the language of yoga as prana. This uir, okay, or the life force needs the medium of blood, air, and heat to travel freely in the body. Okay, and like how the blood travels in blood vessels, there are very subtle passageways inside the body, not visible to the eye, not visible to any okay, imagine it travels in this body. Okay, so it gets into the body. One of the sources is breath. So when you inhale this life force, which is present everywhere, you will also get inside the body, and it travels along the body in these subtle passageways throughout the body. So what will happen if there is any blockage anywhere? That is what is called as disease. When there is no free flow of blood, heat, air, or if there is no free flow of blood, heat, and air, definitely this life force will also get affected. Okay, that is only called as disease. Then toxins start building up in the body. When there is sufficient flow of circulation, all the circulatory forces are sufficient in the body, that state is called as healthy state. That is when your immunity is up. Wherever there is stagnation, that is called as disease in yoga. Okay, that is the concept of health and disease as far as yoga philosophy is concerned. So movement is life, movement is health. And by movement, I'm not saying jerking the hands and legs, movement internally, for which some amount of bodily movement is required. But there are other ways to also induce the circulation inside the body, which we will see now. Okay, so there are various techniques in yoga. You must all be familiar with yogasanas, where we adopt some postures in the body. Okay, so that is one way of increasing the circulatory forces. There are other ways with which we will see, like pranayama, which is breath work. Okay, using your breath to increase the life energy inside the body. There is meditation, which will increase this life force inside the body. There is a relaxation, which we will do, what is known as yogic relaxation, which will increase the life force inside the body. Okay, we will do one simple exercise to again feel what is this life force all about. Okay, you look very familiar. You've seen me? No. Okay, right. So now I would like all of you to close your eyes. Right hand on the belly button, left hand on your chest. Okay. Now as you inhale, eyes closed, as you inhale, I would like you to visualize a balloon which is getting filled with air. So your stomach should come out as if a balloon is getting filled with air. Okay. And then when you exhale, like how the air is let out in the balloon, the stomach should get sucked in towards the spine. I would like you to do this intentionally, with intent and purposefully. Okay. Though every day we don't inhale and exhale like that. For now, you will have to pretend that your stomach is a balloon during inhalation. It is getting filled with air, and during exhalation, air is being let out of the stomach. So what happens during inhalation? Stomach should come out. During exhalation, stomach should go in towards the spinal column. Can we do that? And the left hand is on the chest. So you will observe that during inhalation, the chest expands and slightly lifts up. And during exhalation, the chest will come back to its original shape and it will settle down. Okay. So which is why to feel this only, I'm asking you to keep your hands on the right hand on the belly and the left hand on the chest. Okay. So shoulders relaxed. Relax your shoulders first. Close your eyes. Two, three, 4, 5. Exhale. Pull the belly towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 5 seconds. Inhale. 1. Balloon. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Pull the stomach towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax now. Relax. Now continue to close your, just open your eyes for a minute. Now I would like you to keep your hands like this, a few meters apart. Okay. And all your focus should go on the center of the palm. And close your eyes. Okay. And do not open till I say. Close your eyes, palms in front, facing each other, not too far apart, not too close, a few meters distance. All your focus, all your mind is directed towards the center of the palm, for which you need to close your eyes to enable you to concentrate on the center of the palm. Continue to focus there. Mind is focusing on the center of the palm. Breath is easy, eyes are closed. You have nothing else to do now but to focus at the center of the palm. Keep swaying, continue to focus at the center of the palm and gently move the palms away and bring it closer. Continue to focus at the center of the palm. Take them away, bring it closer. Open your eyes, relax. What did you feel? The blood was flowing. Okay. Any other sensation? There's no right or wrong here. So I'm not looking for any right or wrong. I'm just asking for your experience. What did you feel when you were doing this and this? There is a vibration. Very good. Anybody else? There was a pressure. Right. Everything is right. Okay. So when in the beginning of the session, if you remember, I said you cannot see this life force. Okay. It can be felt. Okay. Adukku preparation da ivlo pannom. It can be felt as a vibration, as a as any sensation. Some people feel it as a sense of warmth, as a sense of cold. Some people sense it as a sense of pressure, like a magnetic force. Okay. So this force is all there all around us, and there are yogic techniques to this is what is the life force, and there are yogic techniques to enhance this force, what is there all around us, to consume that energy. Okay, through these techniques that we will do now. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, so health is not only about the physical body. That is what even World Health Organization says, and that is what yoga has always been saying, that health is not only about the physical body, it also involves mental health, emotional health, and also a social health as far as WHO is concerned. In fact, yoga says is only seen as a symptom in the body. Everything starts with the mind. And this energy that you felt between the hands, there is a energy body that all of us have, and that energy body connects your mind and your physical body, and which is why during yoga sessions everybody feels very refreshed. Okay, because while there are physical exercises and gymnasiums and any other physical activity, the reason why you feel refreshed after a yoga session is because it's always about connecting the mind and the body through this energy body, which you just felt now in between the hands. Right? Next. So we always feel that strength is in your muscles, in your bones, which is right. Okay, but what you see in your bones is in your muscles is only an external manifestation. It's like saying these tube lights. Okay, now these tube lights, how do they give you light? Do they give it by themselves? Something is there inside which makes it light this room up, right? What is that? Electricity, current. Okay, so it is the reason for this tube light to lit up. So similarly, the strength is seen in your muscles, but what actually powers your muscles or your body is this energy that you felt now in between the hands, which is very much inside you. Next slide. So some of the sources for increasing this energy is, of course, your food, the food that you consume, fresh food, okay, and water, deep sleep, and cosmic energy from the solar energy, and of course, movement. Okay, so now we will explore each of these aspects on how to increase this energy through moving the body in a very intentional manner. It's not just moving in some random fashion. So in with an intent we will move. We've curated some movements where you will feel the increase of energy in the body, and then we will do some breath work, and we will finish the session with a relaxation, and then it will be over to questions. Okay, so yeah, get ready now. We'll do some movements. If you have a mat, now is the time to take out your mat. Otherwise, please stand up. We'll do some 8 moves. First, we will do all the 8 moves, and then I'll tell you what to do. The timer. Not now. I'll first tell them how to do it. Then we will start the timer. Yeah. So now you just see me and do. First move. Feet are shoulder width apart. Not too close, not too wide. Comfortably. Okay. You can tie your saris. All are easy moves only. Okay. Nothing to worry. No upside down, topsy turvy, twisting. Interlock your fingers up, turn it out, palm out. Okay. This is called palm tree pose. Now, what happens if the palm tree sways? We're going to do that. Okay. So, same thing. As if somebody is pulling you and the tightness koreyama. Now, we're going to bend right and left. So, when we bend, we exhale. When we come in the middle, we inhale. At no point in time, unless and until I tell you, you will hold your breath. Always the breath should be free. Always inhalation and exhalation should be going on. Okay. When you bend, you exhale. When you come to the center, you inhale. Again, when you bend, you exhale. Okay. And always this tightness should be maintained. அதுக்கு இப்படி இருக்கும்போது imagine somebody is pulling you. When you bend, for example, if I'm bending right, I will pull the left hand with my right hand. Try and do this as you exhale. Pull the upper hand with the lower hand. Push the all the way up. Come back with an inhalation. Now bending left, pull the hand lower with the upper hand. I'm pulling the left hand by the right hand. You got that? Okay. Whichever hand is below, pull that hand from the upper hand so that you get a tight and good pull. And while doing that, don't lean forward like this. It's always lateral. Okay, not like this, like this. Okay, shall we do this few times? This is called swaying palm tree. Imagine you're a palm tree which is swaying to the call of wind. Okay, and you do it with inhalation and exhalation. Let's start. Inhale, exhale right, pull the hand below with the hand above, inhale, exhale. Right and left is one. We'll do 3 more times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last time, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Relax. The first move. Okay. Second move. Have you seen sumo wrestlers? You're going to do a sumo squat. Nalla 3 to 4 feet apart, or as wide as possible if you're in a sari. Feet are slightly away, not straight, away, diagonally. Okay. Imagine there is a chair behind and you're sitting. So first, your hip should go back, sit. Okay. Hands up. Come back. Breath panna porom. Okay. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. I don't want this. I want this. Right? I want this. Go back. Exhale. Inhale. One last time. Exhale. Stay. Come back. Relax. Okay. 2 moves acha. Third move. Again. 3 to 4 feet apart. Inhale. As you exhale, you slide towards your right. Reach wherever possible. Shin, ankle, floor. Come back with inhalation. Exhale. Don't lean forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Relax. Abirna. Now again, squat. Hip back, squat. Hands. Inhale well. As you exhale, right. Come back. Left exhale. Inhale, center. Right exhale. Inhale, center. Left exhale. Inhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Up there. Again, inhale. Exhale, opposite leg. Come back. Other leg. Come back. Exhale, go down. Opposite. Come back with inhalation. Exhale, other leg. Come back with inhalation. Relax. Now you can face straight. I will face sideways. Take a long step. Right leg first. Nalla wide vechkonga. Bend the right leg at 90 degree. As far as possible, take the hip down. Take the hands out. Body straight. Don't lean forward. Body straight. Start breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Other leg. Other leg. Other leg. Bend the leg at 90 degrees. Hands up. Join. Stay for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Relax. Now I'm going to face back. If you just stay like that, watch my hands. Interlock. Turn it out. Exhale, go down. Hands up. நீங்க இருங்க. எவ்வளவு தூரம் மேல வருதோ, however possible, lift. Interlock, lift. Super. Super பண்ற. Yeah. Come back with inhalation. Again, exhale, go down. Come back, inhale. One more time. Exhale, go down, hands up. Inhale, come back. Come back, come back. அவ்வளவுதான். One last move. Very easy. Stay. Stay. As you exhale, stay. Go down. Wherever possible, you can keep your knees bent. Don't keep the knees tight. If possible, keep it straight. Otherwise, no issues. Keep the knees bent and start breathing 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and come up. Relax. Relax. Fine. இப்ப பண்ணது we will now do with a timer. Okay? I will be doing, you just have to watch me 30 seconds each. அவ்வளவுதான். Just 30 seconds we are going to do each of these 8. Okay? I have a timer here. Start. Get ready. 5, 4, 3. Inhale center. Exhale left. Pull the hands. Continue to do. Continue to do. Go with your breath. Inhale in the center. Exhale when you're bending. Continue. Relax. Enjoy that movement. Continue. Go with the breath. Relax. 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 1 down. 7 more to go. 5, 4, 3. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Very important to go with your breath. Continue with the inhalations and the exhalations. That's nice. அந்த சாரிக்கும் இந்த மூவுக்கும் அப்படியே அந்த ஓணம் டான்ஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கு. மோகினி ஆட்டம். Continue, continue. Oh, ஆயிடுச்சா? Okay. Relax. Next. 3 feet apart. Somebody tell me when the time is up. Yeah. Exhale. Right side. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Time achna solma. Stay. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale well. Exhale. Inhale in the center. Exhale. Inhale. Continue. Go with your breath. Now we'll go for opposite hand and leg. Ready? Inhale well. Exhale, go down to the left leg. Come back with inhalation. Right leg. Continue this movement. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Continue this. Never hold your breath. No tightness anywhere. Relax. Right leg, bend at 90 degree. Hands up, palm out. Stay, keep breathing. Normal inhalation, exhalation. Other leg. Yeah, start. Relax. Hands behind. Inhale well. Exhale, hands up, bend. Come back with inhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Few more times. Exhale. Relax. One last move. Ready? Towards your feet. Wherever comfortable, stay. And keep breathing. Keep breathing. You can bend your knees if you want. Inhale and come up. Relax. Thank you. That was wonderful. Wonderful participation. Give yourself a big pat. Now, what you just did are known as meridian moves. Okay? So, meridians are these tiny pathways where this light force travels. It's not visible to any instrument or to the eye, but these are very tiny pathways. And what we now did was opening those meridians. through which this life force travels. For example, when I did this, there are 8 major meridians. When I did this stands for the gallbladder meridian. Okay, so it flushes the gallbladder with blood, heat, air, and life force. Okay, when I did this, it was not some move that you did. That's what I'm trying to say. When I did this, your liver got flushed with blood, life force, and all the nutrients. Okay, when we did this, it was for the bladder. So these are 8 major pathways inside the body where the meridians travel and through which, like traffic passing through the highways, the life force travels in the body. Okay, so when you do it with concentration, you will feel very energetic after doing this. Okay, and 4 minutes is enough, 30 seconds each, to finish these 8 set of exercises. So when you don't have time for a walk or for your gym, these 8 moves are enough. It takes only 4 minutes, 30 seconds each, and you are flushed with energy. Okay, it will last at least for 4 to 5 hours. Okay, if you need to renew again. Okay, what I'm saying is when you don't have time, you can do these quick 8 moves. You will instantly get energy. You will feel energized. Okay, the reason would be because the meridians get opened up by these curated moves. Okay, so this was one way. Then we will do pranayama. So how many of you know what pranayama is? Have you heard of this term called pranayama? What is it? Breathing, inhalation and exhalation. Actually, you're using the breath to energize yourself. Okay, so we were talking about this. What they are doing is also that only. That's exactly what we are going to do now in pranayama, right? So, அந்த காத்து ஏத்துறாங்க பாருங்க. That's exactly what we are going to do now through the breath. The breath is a vehicle for this life force to travel. Okay, so we are going to do one particular pranayama now. There are many types. We will do one simple pranayama now because we are running out of time. Okay, so I will first demonstrate. There is a certain hand movement required for this. Okay, what we call as a mudra. So my thumb is on this outer flap, not in the ear, in the hole. On this outer flap, I gently place my thumb. Okay, the index finger, I place it on my eyelids. The middle finger is at the side of the nostrils. The ring finger is at the upper lip. The small finger is at the lower jaw. This is the hand movement. Can we do that now? Can all of you try it? Close the flap of the ear gently, not the ear hole, not the ear hole, this outer flap. Yeah, outer flap. Don't close the ear hole, just the outer flap. Index finger on the eyelids. Middle finger at the side of the nostril, not closing the nose because we have to breathe. Middle finger in the gap between the nose and the upper lip. Little finger at the lower jaw. You have to place it in a relaxed manner. Hands down. So this is the hands position. Okay. Ma'am, you can keep the hands down just for the demonstration. So this is the position for the hands. Now the breath. Inhalation is normal inhalation through the nose. Okay. One deep inhalation through the nose. Exhalation க்கு என்ன பண்ண போறோம்னா, we're going to close the lips, but we're going to open the teeth. Try that. Close the lips, but leave a gap in the teeth. Don't keep the teeth clenched like this. Leave a gap in the teeth, but close the lips. Try it. So that is the position of the mouth. Now exhalation both, we're going to do humming sound like a bee. Okay, I will just do and show. You can now do. Okay, so I'm inhaling through the nose. Exhalation. One exhalation. Okay. So you heard that sound. Can you try that now? Just inhale, gulp the air, exhale, sound. Through the teeth, lips closed. That's it. For the duration of your exhalation only, you will do this humming sound. Okay. So this is called humming bee pranayama in English. Okay. In Sanskrit, we call it Brahmari pranayama. Brahmari refers to a lady bee. Okay. So we will now do it combined with the hand position, eyes closed, inhale through the nose, exhale, make the humming sound. Ready? Hands go in the mudra, which I said, thumb blocking the outer flap of the ear, index finger gently on the eyelids, eyes closed, middle finger by the side of the nostrils without blocking the passage of air, ring finger in the gap between the nose and the upper jaw, upper lip, and the little finger on the lower jaw in your chin. Shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Start. Inhale through the nostril. Exhale, make the humming sound. Second time, inhale through the nostrils, deep inhalation. As you exhale, make the humming bee sound. Through the gap between the teeth. Lips are closed, but one more time, inhale well. Exhale and make the humming bee sound. Relax and put your hands on the knees, palm facing out. Continue to close your eyes and go for normal breaths and watch your breath. Watch your breath. Continue to close your eyes. Normal breathing. Feeling centered and aligned. So this pranayama has a great calming effect on the mind. It is very good for students. It is taught in all CBSE schools, especially CBSE board has made this mandatory for all the students who are appearing for public exam because it improves the concentration greatly. So that is the practical purpose. Now, scientifically and spiritually, it's a great pranayama to energize the body. While it has a telling effect on the mind, it increases your life force tremendously, and it gives you a great sense of relaxation and calm. Relax, open your eyes. We will finish the session with a yogic relaxation, what is known as yoga nidra. Okay, so you can lie down diagonally so that you don't interfere in the space of the other person in your neighbor. You can lie down diagonally. All of you can keep your head facing that side and feet facing this side. Lights can be switched off if possible. You can adjust your dress and lie down in a relaxed manner. We saw two ways to energize the body. One is through intentional movement. We saw 8 moves, and then we saw a pranayama where the breath is used as a medium. In the first case, when we move the body, we use the blood circulation to increase and energize the flow of life to increase the life force. Now, we are going to use the mind. In this brief session of yogic relaxation, we are going to use our mind to increase the life force in the body. This is known as Yoga Nidra in the world of yoga. The art of relaxation involves only two things. One, listening to my voice, and two, directing your attention. Listening and feeling, that is all. So the way to lie down for relaxation is palms facing the ceiling by the side of your body, not on your stomach, not on your head. Palms are beside your body, towards your hips. Palms are facing up. Feet are apart. Feet are away from each other. No tightness anywhere. Check if your head is in line, in one straight line with your spine. Make any adjustments you want, because after that, you will need to lie still. Make any adjustments to your legs, to your body. Surrender yourself to the ground or the mat. Eliminate any gap between the back and the mat or the ground. You will completely surrender yourself to the ground. No holding back, just letting go. Just letting go and only listening to my voice and directing your attention. Head is straight, breath is easy, body is relaxed. Feet are falling apart, away from each other. Palms are facing the ceiling. Jaws are not clenched, teeth are not clenched. Leave a gap between the teeth. Lips are closed, but shoulders are relaxed. Thighs and knees are relaxed. This is the position to start Yoga Nidra or yogic relaxation. Just listen to my voice and direct your attention as per my voice. You have nothing else to do but listen to my voice and direct your attention. Now think of your house. Close your eyes. Think of your house. Think your house in front of you. Your mental eye. As if there is a screen in front of you. Think of your house. Think of your mother. Think of your father. Bring them in front of your mental eye as if there is a screen. Now similarly, think of your entire body as if you are visualizing yourself in a mirror. As if you are seeing yourself in your mirror. Visualize and keep yourself. This practice is important as this will train your mind to direct your attention as and how I call out now. Just stay with my voice. Whenever your mind wanders, Gently bring it back by taking a few breaths. Stay with my voice. Send your attention to the noises outside the room, like a scanner, like a radar, whatever noises, however loud or feeble, catch them. Don't search for the source. Just be aware of any noise outside the room. Gently bring your attention inside the room. Check for noises or sounds inside the room. Any kind of sound inside the room. Do not search for the source of the sound. Just be aware of the sound inside the room. Bring your attention now on the mat and to your breath. Now start traveling along with my voice. Think of your right hand thumb. Send your attention to the right hand thumb, right hand index finger, right hand middle finger, ring finger, little finger, entire palm, right hand palm, back of the palm, wrist, right hand wrist, lower arm, right elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right hip, right side, right knee, right calf muscle, right leg, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, entire right feet, entire right leg, entire right side of the body. Moving on to the left hand thumb. Think of your left hand thumb. Left hand thumb. Left hand index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, left hand front palm, back palm, left hand wrist, lower arm, left elbow, upper arm up to the shoulder, left hip, left shin and calf, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left feet, left leg completely, left side of the body completely. Bring your attention now to the back, upper back. Think of your shoulder blades. Direct your attention to the upper back, middle back, lower back, travel along the length of the spinal column, from the tailbone to the back of the neck. Bring your attention now to the neck region. Relax the neck muscle. Relax the neck. Bring your attention now to the lower jaw, upper lip, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right eyelid, left eyelid, even the eyelash, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, forehead. Send your attention now to your scalp. Think of your scalp. Now bring your attention to the entire head region and the face. Visualize your head and face. Neck. Bring your attention now to the neck. The right arm starting from the shoulder to the tip of the fingers. The left arm from the shoulder to the tip of the fingers. Chest. Stomach. Abdomen. Thighs. Knees. Legs. Feet. Breathe completely from the tip of the crown, the head, to the tip of the toes. From head to as if it is washing the body. Use your breath to travel the complete length and breadth of your body. Stay with the breath. The mind goes out, gently bring it back to your breath. That's the way to train the mind. Come back to your breath gently. We will now gently come out of the session. Continue to close your eyes. Gently tighten the toes and release. Clench your toes and release them. Tighten your knees and thighs and release them. Continue to close your eyes. Tighten the thighs and knees and release. Clench your fist and release. Close your fist and release the palm. Now gently turn your head right and left. Continue to close your eyes though. Gently shake your head right and left. And when you're ready, And if and only when you're ready, turn to your right and sit in comfortable sitting position, Sukhasana. Turn to any one side, preferably right. Rub your palm. Place it on your eyes. Gently massage your face. Open your eyes. Look into your palm. Namaste. We come to the end of the session. If you have any questions, the floor is open for questions or feedback or experience. In case there are any questions online, I could take, or if any of you have any questions, we can take. No questions is a good sign or bad sign? Good sign. No. Yes, yes. Pardon me.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Lot of yoga. Where is the pain impact? Lower back. For lower back, generally we don't recommend forward bends. We can do backward bends, and there are a lot of twisting poses in all the alignments. Like standing, we can do, sitting, we can do, lying down, we can do. So in all these postures, sitting, standing, we can do all back bends and twisting bends. Generally, we don't recommend forward bends. That will aggravate the low back pain. But generally, back bends and lot of twistings are recommended for lower back. What we did now, this pose is a very good pose for lower back pain. In fact, one of my paper was on low back pain, and this is one of the recommended asanas. It's called Trikonasana. When you stay, it's an asana. What we did now was a dynamic posture. So this is a very good posture for back pain. There are many such postures. You can stay actually 30 seconds each side you can stay. So that for a start, 30 seconds you can stay, then you can take it to 1 minute. There are many such postures.
Ma'am, it was a great session. It was really helpful.
Thanks.
I agree with the point that you said that if there's any blockage in the 5 elements, we get to have disease,
Yeah.
experience disease and all of that. So how does the world of yoga view neurodivergent individuals or kids with autism or anything such? It may be out of your thing, but I just generally
I
want
got autism. What was the other one?
ADHD or autism or whatever.
Okay.
People usually born with certain conditions of
Okay.
yeah, because we are living and then we don't have much of movement, we get blockage or we don't take care of our body and all of that.
Yeah.
Convincing. But people born with certain conditions, I just want to know how does the world of yoga view certain individuals or kids born with autism?
Conditions.
Yeah.
So for it's a good question. In fact, a lot of work is being done on autism case because as of now there is no cure, and the treatment relies a lot on sedatives. Okay, so to calm the lot of work is being done on yoga, and for such people, we don't give much of we give more of movement based techniques or work. We don't give them relaxation. So they're very restless. So we don't give them much of meditation. We don't give them much of relaxation. We rely more on movement, dynamic asana, Surya Namaskar. Great way to calm them and to make them focus and be aware of their body. So Surya Namaskar, and a lot of dynamic movements are given. Once they get used, then we train them on pranayama. Very rarely we step into meditation or for those kids. But it's very effective for them. They tend to develop a lot of body appreciation, and their confidence is seen to pick up. Their body language becomes better. So we do a lot of work in that area. Thank you. Absolutely. Lots, ma'am. Lots. I'll tell you one simple thing for knee pain. Place your palm on the kneecap. Seat as close as possible. If possible, the side of the knee can be even touching each other. Knees are bent and parvanera. Okay. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or you can open them if you're not comfortable. So this is the position. Palm is on the knee. Now start doing this. 5 times clockwise, 5 times anti-clockwise, again 5 times clockwise, 15 times. This is one move. And then sit on the mat. Hold your thigh from below. Okay. Straight. Okay. This is called Dandasana. Straight body, straight. This feet is straight. So catch the right thigh from below. Fingers are interlocked here. Okay. Straight, straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. Okay. And then there are many moves, but in this time I can only teach. Again, you have to do the same thing on the left hand, and then tighten the knee, tighten the kneecap, release. Tighten, hold, release. Tight, hold, release. If you touch my kneecap, you will know what I am attempting. It will not be visible outside, so I will just sit beside you. You just touch my kneecap. Tight, release. Tight, hold, release. Tight, hold, release. And we have to lubricate the joint. So by moving, we have to lubricate. Only then the pain will go. And we should also simultaneously strengthen the thighs and the calf, because these two join only and make the knee. So knee is not a separate structure. These two join. So we have to strengthen this and this.
Thank
What I told now was for lubricating the knee. Very good. Hold, release. Hold, tight, hold, release. Tight, hold, release. Tight, hold, release. If you do, actually you can go up to 10 times. Any other question? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that, I work at a college. So after that, is there any cool down exercises? Like as ma'am told, lower back.
Yeah.
So for every day to do, like
You'll have to do a lot of twisting. Okay. And if it's lower back, yeah, if it's lower back, you have to do more of back bends rather than front. If you do front, it can aggravate. But if you're able to do front and you feel nice, you go ahead. Okay. But sometimes front bending can aggravate. Okay. So you have to do more of back bends. Any way. You can do it in the middle. You can do it as a warm up. You can do it as a cool down. You can do that itself as a asana. And then there is a lot of twisting that you can do. For example, one twisting I'll show now. Join the thumb. Okay. Inhale well. As you exhale, turn. See, I lifted my heel. Come back. Are you looking at my legs? See my legs? Yeah. It's an excellent exercise. There's a very long nerve there, sciatica. Yeah. You should do a lot of twisting and back bends. For example, just go to the wall. I'm just doing like this, how much ever you can, and stay and breathe. Never hold your breath anywhere, because breath is the medium to draw the energy. Never hold your breath. You have to breathe. Or you can stay like this also. Yeah. And breathe. That's very important. Do you know the cobra pose? That's very good for lower back. You can do the cobra pose. That's very, very effective. Yes, ma'am.
Is it normal to get random visuals when we're in the yoga nidra?
It's okay, but don't follow them.
No, I had a very random visual of a
Yeah.
snake.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not my memory or
It's
anything.
okay. It's okay to receive it. You don't have to. You don't have to focus on it. You just have to treat it like you are watching a traffic. You want to cross the road, or you're just standing in a bus stand, and the vehicles are passing by. Right? You don't judge the vehicles. The vehicles are just passing by. You just have to treat it like that, as if it came and it went. You're not going to hold on to it. You're not going to shun away from it. You're not going to hate that thought. You're not going to follow that thought. You're not going to give your attention to that thought at all. It came, it went. Period. Okay, there is no judgment anywhere. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. But what you do to that thought is only the matter here. The moment you give your attention to it, start judging it, that's where things can go wrong. So you're not going to hate it, you're not going to chase it, you're not going to follow it, you're not going to question why that thought came. It came, it went.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more questions, girls? Teachers?
Yeah. நீங்க ரிலாக்ஸேஷன் ஏன் ஒழுங்காவே பண்ணல? சொல்லுங்க.
To reduce menstruation pain for the first 2 days.
Okay. I'll show one posture now. This my guru used to say is yoga's gift to ladies. This posture. It's commonly known as the butterfly posture. Baddhakonasana is a technical term. Sit, join the feet, sole. Sit straight. Okay. You can adopt this posture instead of Chaplankala also. Anytime at home, anytime for a movie, anytime you can just sit like this. You have to sit straight. Yeah. Join the sole of the feet and try to get it as close to you as possible. This is the posture. Okay. If the feet are touching the ground, nothing like it. Otherwise, you flap it a few times. The tension will get released here, and then slowly, as you practice and practice, it will settle down. Initially, when you're new to this pose, இங்க ஒரு tightness இருக்கும். You will feel some pain also, but it's fine. Don't have to worry. You have to start flapping like a butterfly. Slowly do it every day. The tension here will get released and will settle down. Then you have to sit straight. So for now you can flap, 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 flap. As you flap itself, you will see கொஞ்சம் release ஆகும். பண்ணிட்டே இருந்தீங்கனாலே கொஞ்சம் ரிலீஸ் ஆகும். இப்படி இருக்கிறது அப்படியே ஸ்லோவா கீழே வரும். இனிஷியலி இப்படி இருக்கும், அப்புறம் இப்படி கீழே வரும். As you flap itself, you can see. Okay, once the brain feels safe, no, actually initially it will feel like it's a threat. என்னடா புதுசா ஏதோ பண்றாங்க, it will send signals. Then you have to start breathing normally. The breath is the medium for the brain to calm also. It will say, okay, it's okay. What you do when you're running, if a dog is chasing, breathe fast, right? The brain thinks there is a threat. So when you breathe normally, the brain feels okay, there is no threat, there is no fear. It's okay to release these muscles, this joint. So it will release. You have to send a signal to the brain. So you have to breathe normally. That is why I say breathe. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. When you hold your breath, when you're angry, you breathe fast. When you fear, when out of fear, you stop, right? So when you breathe normally, it's a signal that you're relaxed. So try this posture. Okay, there are many postures, but top of the mind, I don't. So this is one very good posture. There's another posture. Very simple. Hold. Okay, start. Go back. Go back. Now this you will not do during the period pain. This is during your normal time, so that time there is no pain. Okay. Go back. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. All 5 times, 10 times, how much ever possible. Go back, go back, go back. See. You have to go back. So this is one more. Okay. You can sit in Malasana. உட்கார முடியுமா? இப்படி முடியுமா? வலிக்குமா? Stand போடு. Have to hold your big toe. Sit. Come up. Hold your big toe. Sit. Come up. Very good. All these poses will really make the pelvic floor stronger, and அந்த மசில்ஸ், அந்த உள்ள அந்த மசில்ஸ் இருக்குல்ல, pelvic floor மசில்ஸ்க்கு அந்த ஸ்ட்ரென்த் கொடுக்கும். அங்கதான் உங்களுக்கு டென்ஷன் இருந்தா தான் வலி வரும். So the butterfly pose and this pose that you did now, this malasana that you did, are all good for the pelvic floor.
Ma'am, there is a question from the online participant, Dr. Sriparna. She wants to know whether yoga, how effective is yoga for?
It is generally not commonly used for weight loss, because generally people tend to go to the gym, but it is very, very effective for weight loss. I have some of my own students who have lost weight only through yoga. Okay, so there are some dynamic asanas, some asanas which focus on the abdomen. Surya Namaskar is a very good way to reduce weight. Half an hour of Surya Namaskar is more effective than half an hour of gym. The studies have proven that. So Surya Namaskar, how many of you know Surya Namaskar? Excellent. So how many of you do it every day? Just do 12 rounds every day and see how you feel. Not only physically, but also mentally. Surya Namaskar is a great way to lose weight. There are other asanas too.
Thank you.
The one which I did now also reduces weight here. I hope I answered the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yes.
Afterwards,
Well, I'll take that. She was,
As educators, when we walk into classrooms today, we have what we witness is a dissipation of focus.
Yes.
Among students. We are also like into many things.
Yeah.
So, what could be your like a brief hack for that? Because we walk to our classroom, that 1 minute that we take to the classroom.
I think
To
breath is
help
a great
ourselves
way.
and also probably
For
the
the students.
students.
I think breath is a great way or a great hack to immediately calm your mind and get you to a single pointed focus. This belly breathing that I told you is an excellent way to immediately calm your mind and make you centered. You will have to breathe through your belly. Normally, our breath is very shallow, it stops here. We never give attention to our breath. The breath and the mind, I would say, are like thieves. They act together. Okay. So which is why I said, whenever you're angry or whenever you're afraid, you should notice your breathing. You will not breathe normally. These two always go hand in hand. Your mind and your breath. They're always together. They're always partners in crime. So the mind affects the breath. The breath can be used to influence the mind. So which is what we attempt in pranayama. While pranayama has many benefits, it immediately makes you focused and calm and makes you single pointedly get centered. I think breath is a great way. There are many types of pranayama. One immediate normal belly breathing or the diaphragmatic breathing we call technically. You have to breathe through your belly. You have to intentionally push your belly out as if the balloon is getting filled with air. That is inhalation. And suck it back in towards the spine. That is exhalation. Belly breathing is an immediate hack, whether it is calming or for concentration. This itself is a great pranayama, but then you just can't do it anywhere, right? But belly breathing can be done anywhere without drawing attention. You can't do this in the middle of a metro station or anything. You can't do that. You need a place to sit. People wonder, you can't do it. It's given, it's mandatory for CBSE board. All 10th and 12th standard students have to do this. Because there are a lot of research studies have shown that it's a very good pranayama to improve concentration. So CBSE has made it mandatory. The only thing is it has to be done in some place where you have some calmness and people are used to seeing you like this. Otherwise, belly breathing is good.
Ma'am, we were talking about periods and all of that.
Yeah.
How effective yoga is for like giving birth now? One, and second is what is the ideal position to give birth itself? Because in the English medicine they say that giving birth by your back because it's easy for the doctors to examine all of that. When also it's easier to give birth by yoga, say or
Unless there are birthing centers where you have underwater also, there you stand. But I am not exposed to that. Where you have underwater abroad, and now even in Kerala, it's becoming very popular. But yoga is at any stage of pregnancy has been very, very effective, whether it's prenatal, during pregnancy, or at the time of birth, or postnatal. Yoga post that we did is very good. In fact, Anushka went viral, right? She did headstand when she was 7 months pregnant. I wouldn't recommend that, but she's been doing that for many years. So it's safe for her, but it's very, very effective for normal delivery. Breath work especially because you have to push the baby out. So some kind of, not only asanas, breathing is also, to be trained for a normal delivery. And there is something called a Kegel's exercise. Which, yeah, the pelvic floor. You have to contract the pelvic floor. by contracting your anus muscles and your perineum and releasing. So which is very, very effective for normal delivery as well as after uh, postnatal to bring the muscles back into shape. So it's very, very effective. But as far as the posture is concerned, it's lying on the back. Uh, it, it's not yet common now to stand, and though scientifically it is right, it's not yet common.
Like it's not advisable as well.
Yeah.
Yet been studied.
Yeah, it's not been studied.
Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Very, very participative. Thank you so much.
For an enriching and rejuvenating session. Today's session has reminded us that yoga is not merely about physical well being, but about creating harmony between the body, mind, and breath. The simple and practical technique shared by you will certainly help us incorporate greater balance, awareness, and well being into our everyday lives. On behalf of the PG Department of English Self Supporting, Ethiraj College for Women, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Shubha Vinod Kumar for sharing her valuable time, knowledge, and expertise with us. Thank you very much. Thank you, participants, for your active participation and making it a very successful session. Thank you so much, all of you. Kindly stay back for a group pic. Thank you.